touch you. Can you see yourself? This is Miss Ebony Girl from Beatrice and Max's F1 Standard Bernedoodle litter. She's now 7 weeks old, and she weighs, let's sit back so you can see you better. She weighs 7 pounds 5 ounces now. She is one of the smaller ones in the litter, and I expect her adult weight, she might reach 70 pounds at the top end. It'll probably be more around probably 65, maybe even only 60. She's always been a little bit on the smaller side, so I don't expect her to be one of the larger ones. Her coat color is the traditional tri. So you can see she's got the big white muzzle, and she's got a good sized blaze. Plus she's got lots of white on her chest, and then really good white stockings on 3 of her paws and on her tail. I know when I hold you like this, it's weird. And then she also has, where this paw is all tan. And she's got a little bit on her cheeks, but that's fading, and so I don't expect that to stay very much. And a little bit on her bum. Her coat is very wavy right now, so I expect that it will start to do, oh, thank you, sweetie. She is a snuggler. I expect that it will do that. It's going to wave up more, maybe even start to curl, and when she gets older. And so she's going to have one of those coats that will require more grooming. It's definitely going to need regular daily brushing to keep the mats down, and then grooming 4 to 6 times per year. But with that, typically the curlier the coat, the less shedding that you have going on. The straighter the coat, the more shedding. So she's going to be one of those that's going to do better that way. Her energy level in the litter is medium. She has a very adventurous personality. Right from the beginning, when they got to be in their nursery by themselves, and I allowed them to start going outside, I just open it up. They've got 2 doggy door flaps to go out of, which is a whole new experience. Not even just for a puppy, but for a dog who hasn't experienced it before. They can't see what's on the other side, and it can be very scary for puppies. Sometimes I have to lift up a flap and call them and encourage them to do so if they don't start to figure it out on their own. Well, Miss Ebony Girl here, I counted all the puppies and somebody was missing in the nursery, and she went out both flaps all by herself. And when I called her, she came back in all by herself, which is very unusual for one of our puppies to figure that all out on their own and not need a little bit of encouragement either from me or from one of their siblings watching them do it. Very often we have puppies follow others outside and then they can't figure out how to get back in. And she did that all by herself. She has continued to show that little bit of an independent streak where she's okay to go do things by herself. She doesn't always have to be with everybody else, but she also loves being with us at the same time. But she's not so needy about it, which is really nice. She's definitely curious. She loves new things, and she loves all the new people that she's met. And she has a really good focus. She's been really great working with her in training because she learns really fast. And a big part of that is that she's learned to be a little bit more calmer than some of her siblings who will just get so excited. They'll just run around, start sniffing everywhere, trying to figure out what's going on. And she has learned much more to just kind of sit and wait and watch for a little bit. And I think part of that is because she's got a little bit more of a gentle, just a little bit calmer nature, which doesn't mean that her other siblings won't. They're all young right now. Oh, thank you. And a lot will depend on their environment as well. But right now, that's what we're seeing in her. Good girl. As far as her future home life, I think she would do good with people of all ages. She would do really good with little people because she is gentle, and it would be really easy to teach her the appropriate behaviors with little people, and she would understand that a lot better rather than just getting so excited and kind of, I call it losing their brain. Yeah, because if a child jumps up and runs, puppies are going to run after them. She would be a lot easier to be able to let her know. Am I squeezing you too much? To let her know that that's not something that you're wanting to have happen at that time. She also loves other dogs, so she would do great in a home with other dogs as well. And she would just do good with the family, that pretty much anything that they're up for doing, she's going to be happy to do that because she just likes to be there, but again, she likes to have a little bit of that independent time to be able to kind of do her own thing. What else? Oh, she's very sweet. Of course, I say that about all of them, as they are. And that is Miss Ebony girl. With lots of freckles. Yeah, like her auntie.